Hi, my name's Reese, guitar instructor at the Eastern Suburbs School of Music. Today I'll be teaching you how to play the guitar solo out of the Kiss song Strutter. To play this solo, you'll need to know a few things beforehand. Understand what the minor pentatonic scale is and how to play it on the guitar, and how to do lead guitar techniques such as string bends, vibrato, hammer-ons and pull-offs. There's videos to instruct you how to do those techniques on this particular YouTube channel. Make sure you look those up, and good luck with learning this solo. The solo for Strutter uses the B minor pentatonic scale. When we start it on string number 6, the very top string of the guitar, it will be played like this. The frets I've just played then, from the very top string, 7 and 10 on the top string, 7 and 9, 5th string, the next string down from the top, 7, 9, 4th string, 7, 9, 3rd string, 7, 10 on the 2nd string, and also 7, 10 on string number 1 down the bottom. So if I go from the top string again, 7, 10, 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 10, 7, 10. In the second half of the solo, he takes that 12 frets higher, so plus 12 on everything. You can use the dots that are on your guitar to help you locate that quicker. So the 7th fret on this particular electric guitar is dot number 3. Going past 12th fret, a lot of guitars have got 2 dots at 12th fret. If you then go to dot number 3 past your double dots, that is the same collection of notes, frets higher, an octave. That is an octave. The same letter names, the same notes are being played, just the next highest time that they will occur. So using this one scale, minor pentatonic, starting on the 6th string at 7th fret. 7th fret is a B. Is all that you need to be able to play the solo from Strutter. Here's the first phrase that you will hear in the Strutter solo. So the techniques that Ace is using here is mostly the string bending skill. The fret and string position that I'm bending, we're at 9th fret on the 3rd string. The strings go from the bottom 1, 2, 3. I'm bending it by a tone. A tone is a musical term that means notes that are 2 frets on a guitar apart. So I fret at 9th fret and push the string up until it sounds like the note that is a tone higher or 2 frets higher. So a way to practice your string bends are play the sound of the note that you're trying to push the string to. When you're doing string bends, always use more than one finger to push the string. In this case, I'm using the finger next to my pinky, the 3rd finger, placing that at the 9th fret, putting the other 2 fingers in behind it, and all 3 push together until I hit the sound, the pitch of the note that I want the bend to go to. And what Ace does is initially bends this note 6 times at a slow rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. and then 7 more times at a quicker rhythm. Double the rate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the start of the solo, a string bend, 9th fret of the 3rd string, 6 slow, 7 fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then at the end of this first phrase, there's a little tail to the lick. So he's got it bent, the bend comes down and returns to normal pitch. And that's why you need fingers in support. It will help you control bringing the bend down. Then he pulls off the string to the 7th fret. This is still notes within that scale pattern that we discussed, the minor pentatonic. Then goes to 9th fret, 4th string, and finishing the phrase at 7th fret, 3rd string. So this tail lick to phrase 1, bend and return, pull off to 7th fret on 3rd string, and then 2 notes to finish it out. And those notes were 9 on 4th string, 7 on 3rd string. Bend, return, pull off to 7, 9, upper string, 7. Phrase 1. Up to speed. And we're about to head into phrase 2. Phrase 2 does another lead guitar technique known as hammer-on and pull-offs. What we need to do is to initiate these hammer-ons and pull-offs. I've got my 3rd finger at 10th fret of 2nd string, and my 1st finger already set up at 7th fret of the 2nd string. Both on the same string, 10 and 7. They were within that scale shape that we talked about, the minor pentatonic. What I will do is strike the string and lift this 3rd finger, the one next to my pinky, on and off the string. As I'm lifting off, I'm just slightly flicking down, which is known as the pull-off technique. And before I pick again, slamming that fingertip back on. Ace does that 4 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. And does it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And to complete phrase 2, does a string bend, 10th fret of the 2nd string, twice. It is a bend by a tone, just like the bend that was in phrase 1. So 2 frets higher. So phrase 2, hammer-ons and pull-offs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend, bend. Phrase number 3. We're once again focusing on string bends. Ace is now bending the 10th fret on the 2nd string by a tone and adding a technique known as vibrato at the top of the bend, something Ace is quite famous for. So bending at 10 on the 2nd string and adding vibrato at the top of it. Vibrato is made in this case by my fingers just pushing up and down slightly, not too far so we're not getting some weird pitches in there. Just shaking the top of that note. And he'll do that 4 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. He then does 3 more bends, this time without vibrato, and he bends up and brings the pitch back down again like this. So 4 bends with vibrato, 3 bend and returns without vibrato. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And then does a little tail lick, just like you saw in phrase 1. So this tail lick is notes all within the minor pentatonic scale, fret positions. So I'm on 2nd string, 7, 10, 10, 7. So there's those first 4 notes of this tail phrase. 7, 10, 10, 7. The next 2 notes, I'm going up a string to 9. 9 on 3rd string, back down to that 7. 9, 7. And then he does it again. 9, 7. And that's the end of the lick. Tail lick of phrase 3. String 2. 7, 10, 10, 7. Up to 3, 9, down to 7 on 2, 9, 7. So all of phrase 3 bends 1, 2, 3, 4, bend and return 1, 2, 3, tail lick. And that completes the first half of the solo. So how are you going so far? What you should do with this video is just pause it phrase by phrase, learn it in smaller sections and then join everything up. If you are finding you've learnt something from this video, do give us a like on this particular video, hit that thumbs up button, and also subscribe to the channel. There'll be lots more guitar solos and especially Kiss guitar solos coming up in future. So to stay in touch, subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment as well if you've got some questions. Let's get on to the next phrases. The 4th phrase, and we need to go 12 frets higher than we were just playing. We were playing based off the 7th fret pentatonic. We're now going to go up to the 19th fret. This still makes it the B minor pentatonic. It's just 12 frets higher. And we're starting phrase number 4 with this lick. It's like a little intro to the next string bending passage. I'm on fret number 21. You may have a dot right up at that fret. If you've got a 22 fret guitar, 2nd last fret on your guitar. So that's fret 21 I'm starting at, string number 3. Then going to the highest fret on this particular guitar, it's a 22 fret guitar, 22 on the 2nd string. So 21 3rd string, 22 on string number 2 as well. Then back to 19th fret on 2nd string. And then finishing this little intro to the phrase, 21 of 3rd string, 19 of 2nd string. So I'll try call out those fret numbers if I can. 3rd string starts, then down to 2nd string, 21, 22, 22, 19. Back to 3rd string, 21, 2nd string, 19. And you can slide up into that first note. Following this, we now start to get some string bends. We're bending at the highest fret on string number 2, fret number 22. Much like we've seen in the earlier phrases, bending at a slower rhythm to start out with and then speeding it up. So 1, 2, 3, 4 slower bends at 22 of second string. And then 3 quicker bends. And that is the 4th phrase out of the Strutter solo. Phrase 5 picks up from the previous bend in phrase 4. And I'm going to break this in half, this particular phrase. So I've got the bend and then playing at 19th fret. That bend took place at 22nd fret of second string. 19th fret on the same string. And then just a single 22nd fret note. So this has all taken place so far on string 2. Bend at 22, return. 19th fret, and then 22. Our second half of phrase 5. A hammer-on and pull-off lick. 19th fret of string 2, all taking place on string 2, this hammer-on and pull-off. 19, 22, 19. Then going to the 3rd string, 21st fret. And then finishing at 2nd string, 19. To complete phrase 5, another 22 and back to 19 on 2nd string. So if I match that up with phrase 4, we've got one more part to go, phrase 6. Phrase 6, once again, string bends feature prominently. This time we're at the highest fret of this particular guitar that I've got, the 22nd fret on the 1st string, skinniest string down the bottom, and doing a tone bend, then the 19th fret note. So that's bending at 22nd, returning, and then playing 19th fret. Doing the same thing, but this time up on 2nd string. And then the last note in the solo, 21st fret of 3rd string. 1st string bending, 19. 2nd string bending, 19. And then a 21st fret note on 3rd string, sliding back. And that completes the phrases that you need to learn to play the Strutter solo. So here's the full solo put together, and I've added some distortion on the tone. This will help you sustain for those nice long bends that Ace is doing, and with the volume of your hammer-ons and pull-offs as well. So here's the solo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck.